What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here. We are back with some more Goat Chihayafuru awesome sauce. I have to apologize for not having the other video up. My internet is not having it, man. It is not having it. So I will try to get the last night's reaction up as quickly as possible. By the time this goes up, that one will have been up. But yeah, man, it's been crazy. I don't know what's been going on with the internet lately. I'm going to assume it's because so many people are logging on at the same time. But here we are, regardless, man, to read some awesome sauce. Goat Chihayafuru. These last couple of chapters have all been spectacular back to back to back to back to back. And these last couple chapters in particular, with Mizusawa, with the teamwork within the club, Chihaya coming back to the club, Mama Kana taking control, Destomo, Nishida learning and going up in like swimwear, trying to get back to his routes and his roots as well. Greatness incoming, man. So let's get right into it. The Mizusawa Cardozo Club of the next year and the year after that has taken its tangible shape, man. Flag darts. Let's go. Chapter 147. The 4 schools that will participate in the final stage of the qualifier have been determined. Here we go. They may make this full screen. Man, dude, yo, that Chihaya panel was hitting, man. And when Kana was holding her, like, yo, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright, son. We knew it, but strong schools sure are strong, like Hoku or Mizusawa. By the way, I have about an hour today, at least for this reading session, because I have to do something here in about an hour, hour and a half. So I'm gonna have this, I'll have this, and then tonight when I get back, we're back onto this greatness, man. But anyways, oh, come on, don't cry, girls. We've only just made our club. We still have room to work harder. Oh, this is the part I seriously hate. Like, I end up thinking, if you losers gonna weep after losing, then don't bother coming here in the first place. Do they seriously think they invested enough effort to have the right to cry? Man, dude, whenever you ask somebody that question, dog, do they seriously think they invested enough effort to have the right to cry? Like, who are you to be able to judge someone on whether they invested the right effort or not, right? You don't know what people do. I mean, I guess he's just asking that out into the air because that's just his mindset. But to me, if you love something enough, even if you haven't put in as much effort as somebody else, it's still gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's gonna hurt, of course, for somebody who both loves it and puts an extreme amount of time into it. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me. It was like Chihaya. Did Chihaya just wail this dude in the head? Saying such things even though you have no idea how hard it is to make a club. You know, she wailed this dude in the head with her hair. You have no idea all the hardships you gotta go through for that. We finally made it here. Yo, Chihaya, bro, thinking back to Taichi's like, he truly does have no idea. Is it really it for us? Over in the blink of an eye just like that? We haven't even played in a real team-like tournament yet. I wanted to have a match with all 5 of us playing in a line next to each other. Sometimes as simple as that, you feel me? We get a really beautiful shot right here of Chihaya. The record-setting number of schools participating in the Tokyo qualifier. 24 schools in total. What can we do? We don't even have anyone to teach us. Yes, but didn't Mizusawa go to the nationals only 1 year after making their club? And a year after that, they won the national championship. Well, they had a few experienced players right from the start, so but that doesn't matter, dog. They still had the same trials and tribulations that any other team would have whenever they start off. But Meijin Shanks became the Meiji now only 3 years after even starting playing Karuta. And Wakamiya Queen became the queen at 15. You're talking about the geniuses again. Not everyone is like them. But we can still dream, can't we? I love how they're looking at it in a very different light as to how Chihaya sees it, right? Because they're seeing it as this thing that is so far away that they've already like given up hope within their head of like Flagnards. These are geniuses, we can't compare it to them. Whereas like Chihaya and Mizusawa, they're like, it doesn't matter if this individual is the king, the queen, the president, it don't matter. We're catching a dub come Flagnards or Flagnards. And I think that's what I love so much about the mentality that our squad has. And of course, that has to come from our ace with Chihaya, because that's just the way she sees it. She loves facing strong individuals, because then that in turn will make her stronger and be able to continue moving forward to her dream, because she realistically has a vision of becoming the queen. Like, she 100% believes that, and it is within her grasp. We know that Wakamiya Queen Nobu respects one individual. Well, she respects a few now, but at one point in time, one in the female side of the Karuta world, and that was Chihaya. So now we're going to continue moving forward and seeing where that takes that. But out of that number, only 4 schools advance to the final stage, while the rest 20 schools have to leave here. Look at a double-page spread. Man, we see Chihaya right here standing. The influence that Mizusawa's winning the national championship had on people sure is made obvious this year. Though we have this onslaught thanks in part to Meijin Shanks and Queen Wakamiya as well. Strength can force you into despair, but can also give you a dream, dude. What a line! Yo, that's a shoot, dude. Strength can force you into despair, but can also give you a dream. Like, seeing someone else succeed can have one of two effects on you. Either it can make you despair at the fact that you're never going to get to that level, or it can give you a dream, it can give you a shot. It makes you believe that you yourself can also make it as well. It's a shoot, man. And it's the responsibility of the winners to be the personification of this truth. What a page. I am saving this page. 110%. That page is being saved. Amazing stuff. Let's continue. The responsibility of the winners is to embody both. Yeah, I'm saving this panel too. Bro. Any panel with the queen, and y'all know how I am with Chihaya and the queen. Y'all already know, dog. The dream and the despair. Yo, look at this page. You're a student, Sugaki. Yo, bro, look at Queen Nobu. Wakamiya Queen Nobu. Hey, say here, Kyoto City. You're a student at Sugaki High. Isn't it a school for high-class young ladies, though? Are you sure it's okay for you to hold a part-time job? Like, what is wrong with these people, dude? I mean, I understand. Maybe it's because I don't live in or I don't come from high class, I suppose, right? But it don't matter what type of class you're coming from. We all are trying to get by. You feel me? So, I mean, like I said, I don't come from that. So maybe it is extremely different, and I mean, it's a different type of culture and whatnot. But dog, if I want to get a part-time job to play the next Call of Duty, I'm gonna get a part-time job to play the next Call of Duty. You know, I guess it's a difference in cultures and whatnot, and difference in just the way one is raised, but in this particular case, 100% difference in cultures. It is no problem as long as I have my guardian's permission. You can work part-time and do whatever else you want. And we have her here coming from her grandmother saying, she did say that, do whatever you want. Small though may it be, a convenience store is still part of the hospitality industry. So you can smile a little for me. I am smiling. She gives the most evil smile of all times. You put from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. as your preferable work hours. Damn, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. She's only working 2 hours? Yes, since my mother nags me to be home by dinner. What about weekends? I doubt I'll be able to work on weekends since I typically have Karate tournaments on weekends. Yo, you let her know what priorities are, coach. You let her know. I've got a question about what you mentioned in the special notes section. I just realized that the reason why she put 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. She's still in school. She's still in school, dog. For some reason, that didn't click in my head. I've got a question about what you mentioned in the special notes section. What is a Karuta queen? Look at this marvelous panel of Shinobu. Things did not work out this time. We're sorry, but we chose another candidate. We decided... She shows her rotating through different outfits. We decided we needed someone with experience after all. So she's getting rejected by every single one of these places? We would like someone who can work on weekends. Yo, that's so true, man. Especially in the part-time industry, in the industry that will hire anyone from who's still in high school, you have to work on weekends. And I did it whenever I was still there. So it is definitely something that they prioritize. Because like, man, if we can't have you for a long time within the week, on weekends, we need all hands on board. Especially where most of the part-time jobs are for jobs that are available for people of that age. So I feel like Flag Knights, if you can't work on weekends, we're not going to have you. I know exactly how that feels. That's why I was against it in the first place. There is no one who would be willing to give her a job, don't you agree? And Queen Nobu goes right back to the Karuta cards. Right back to her reader. And it's back in the zone. Good, I was able to take this one cleanly. So far, so good. The one just now, not so much. Emperor Sutoku simply won't forgive me if I take this card roughly. My motion needs to be gentler, cleaner. Gotta love the relationship that Queen Nobu has with the cards. Gentle, clean, sharp, and precise. When I manage to take a card in the way that meets these conditions, then and only then am I allowed to send a card. This is the rule I set for myself when practicing alone. I wish there was some monetary reward for winning a Karuta tournament. What is a Karuta Queen? If there were, Karuta would be more popular. Dead card. Dead card. 10 dead cards in a row. And she stops the tape. I sincerely apologize. She bows. Have you, sirs and ladies, restored your exalted spirits? And she continues again. Yeah, that's extremely fascinating. It's like Shinobu, with everything going on in the game, she takes it in the most... I don't even know how to put it. It's like she's so immersed within the fact that all of them are individuals. And the fact that every one of them has like a mind of their own in this imaginary state of hers. That if something like 10 dead cards would happen in a row, she would be like Flagnards. These are the cards. Like having some sort of disappointment in me. Or some sort of a negative feeling towards me at this point in time. That's very interesting. Not good enough, too careless. Even though it was a dead card from the deepest row of the enemy formation. Where's that tatami mat? Had the entire tatami matting changed so it's not here anymore? Ah, man. Even when it came to something like that. Shinobu-san, Ojo-san, what about a part-time job for you? Well, about a part-time job for you. If you would like, I could introduce you to a friend of mine who runs a pastry shop. The shop is new and they are in need of workers for weekends. A pastry shop? I can't have that. I'm able to participate in tournaments that way, and I'm not exactly into pastries. Then I apologize. No. Actually, please introduce me. I think it is as good a time as any for me to become a pastry lover. Are you sure? Will not have as much time to participate and to practice participating in tournaments. Is it really alright with you? Thank you for worrying about me, but you don't need to. After all, I'm the Karuta Queen. And she stops. She stops with the cue. And that's it. That just took one thing. That's all it took. Like, don't worry about me. I'm the Karuta Queen. And it stops. Flipping Flagnards. Yo, but I really do feel for Shinobu though, because to go out and try to chase your dream while also trying to make some money on the side is so hard, especially whenever you're still in high school. And I know because I lived it. And it's like, man, dude, there's so many things that like you want to do and you want to prioritize. But it's just the way the life goes, man. But I love that last response. Like, yeah, I'm the Karuta Queen. And then she immediately thinks back to what was brought up in that job interview. But anyways, we'll go on to the next portion. That was really awesome having a portion dedicated to Queen Nobu. All Japan High School Karuta Tournament, final stage, and shock-face Chihaya. What happened? Kana-chan, why didn't you tell Ayase that we were going to wear Hakama this time? Oh, man, dude. So now she came in with regular clothes and everybody else is in Hakama. Of course. Of flipping course. I just thought that even if I didn't tell her specifically, Chihaya-chan will come in her Hakama anyway. Like she did for the first qualifier. I say it's okay. You can still play in the matches even if you're in a t-shirt and sweatpants. No, I don't wanna. Bob, are you... Your noisiness is nothing else. Is super cool. My boy Sudo is in class Super A as usual. I heard some rumors about it. It looks like they're true. Teamwork in Mizusawa really took a nosedive, eh? Rather than in Mizusawa as a whole, I'd say it's just Ayase who's the obvious outlier in their team. Yo, relax, Sudo, bro. Relax. Outlier. Is it a good idea to suddenly switch to wearing a Hakama though? Will you be able to play like usual, Tamaru-san? This year's Mizusawa team is still strong. Even if I am an outlier, we've got a promising first year. Yeah, she's putting respect on Tamaru's name, and you already know. Tamaru, any type of acknowledgement, I'm gonna take her to the moon and back. Oh, really? Is she good enough to fill the hole that Mashima's... Bro, stop bringing up Taichi, dog. Do they not realize, like, what we have going on here, coach? That Mashima's quitting the team left? Or rather, wouldn't that mean that the hole his absence left is not much of a hole at all? Leave it up to Sudo to ask these type of questions. I mean, he's always been this type of sadist, but by God, man, read the room for the love of all that is holy, bro. Ayase, come here. We're about to hold a strategy meeting. Just look at Chihaya's facial expression right here. He sure hits where it hurts most. Tsurusan really is an expert when it comes to providing active support to his team through sadistic psychological warfare unleashed at their opponents. 110%. The final stage of the qualifier is an all-play, all-team competition. 2 schools will have the most number of wins after 3 matches will advance to the nationals. And in the case of 2 schools having the same number of wins, the school that has more individual wins will be placed higher. I'm second seat. You have to forgive us for that, Ayase. The order would have been different if it was based on power levels alone. But Nishida-kun is closely familiar with the first years, and for that reason alone, he is already more suitable as the captain using. Hey, Chihaya is looking at the thing like everything's just coming down upon her, dog. He's like, She's doing the Kawhi Leonard laugh. I'm on the starting lineup, which means I get to play in the matches. I'll be able to play as a Mizusawa player in the matches again. I'm finally get to see Chihaya in a team match again, man. But we have to see how this is going to work. I mean, this is going to be our first time seeing Chihaya in a match in quite some time. This is going to be our first time seeing Chihaya in a match in an actual competitive environment since what Taichi stated. Will the card still look pitch black to her? Right? Like, will she be able to mesh together with the rest of the squad? Like, how is this going to work for her, dude? Their team's uniform this time is Hakama, so pretty. Oh, but yeah, they have someone in a t-shirt, too. Maybe she's not a member of their club. Yo, they're disrespecting their ace, man. Like their manager or something. They call Chihaya the manager. Some sort of bench warmer. Put some respect on Chihaya's name, dog. Calling the GOAT, the future queen, a bench warmer? Get him out of here. Suboguchi's man's trolling. What's with you, Suboguchi-sensei? The matches haven't even started yet, so you shouldn't have any reason to despair. Oh, damn. When I think that this is the last tournament where our club still has girls, I just can't help it. We first years may all be boys, so we're still resolved to our best too, you know? This dude is sick in the head. Yeah, well, you boys are cute in your own way too, but there's light only girls can bring, and I... Shut up, dude. I want to keep experiencing the spring of youth with you all, and for our time together. Till last even I match more, even 1 minute longer. To last even one match more, even 1 minute longer. So this year, let's go there. Here we go. The vice cap, the 4th seat, the 3rd seat, the 5th seat, and the captain. And we already know, just based on the introductions here and based on the history with Suboguchi, we can expect that they are going to be facing Mizusawa. 110%. We can expect that. Is Chihaya back in the game? Yeah, and when she was facing off against Suboguchi's team, wasn't Ayase supposed to be off her game? It looks a bit far from it. She's up against a weak opponent, though. Is she in the zone? Those eyes. That look at Chihaya-chan's eyes. Is it back? Is it back? I remember it now. The atmosphere of the team games where I'm not alone. And it's in this atmosphere that I... Shinobu? Bro, look at this panel! She goes right in. The clean! The finger! With the swiftness! With the thread! Whoosh! No! Chihaya's on a different level! I gotta save this page. And I have to calm down. For my voice, man. I gotta calm down. Dude, look at this battle. Yo! She finally did it. She was finally able to swiftly take a card from the edge of it, dude. Like Shinobu. And I love how Shinobu's face came up right before she did it, too. It's the one-touch spot Karuta that Ayase has been obsessed with forever. She won't let go now. She says she took some time off from the club, didn't she, to make up for Karuta's... to make up for that, her Karuta's become explosive right now, but no need to panic, everyone. We won't pay Ayase any special attention. I'm only a Class C, but even at the best of times, I stand no chance against her. And to make things even worse, she's seriously going all out against me. That's because Chihaya respects every single opponent she goes up against. Why? Because the reason why she fell in love with Karuta is because Arata went all out against her. You know, to go easy on your opponents is the most disrespectful thing you can possibly do. In anything. In absolutely anything. Someone takes it easy on me, and I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be one. I would rather somebody destroy me 50-0 in any type of game. But the moment somebody takes it or even thinks about taking it easy on me, that's the most disrespectful thing you possibly show to an opponent. That's the way it is. Especially if somebody has a competitive edge. There is nothing more disrespectful than that. Thank you for the game. 1 win for Mizusawa. 23-0. Chihaya, relax. No, don't relax. Don't relax. She's back. Baby girl is back. What, already? She's already finished? Okay, then now's our turn. We're so going to avenge our last year's defeat. Oh, God, here we go. Now they're going to be back in the lake somewhere. Looks like it's true that Chihaya-chan was away from the club for quite a while. I can put my finger on the reason, but no matter how strong she is, Chihaya-chan is not Mizusawa's ace anymore. Man. What a line. And the fact that that actually might be factual, that hits. That hurts, bro. Despite attacking so fervently, he was still able, or he still was able to use the back sweep with precision to completely throw me off. Homie plays the Shinigami Society's crazy intense offensive karuta, and in my head I'm well aware of the fact. Everyone one card at a time. We have plenty of data on them, and yet we're still getting pushed back by their sheer momentum. I knew it's coming. Screw the data, I'm just fed up with this person. It's okay, just calm down and go at your own pace. Not a pleasant feeling, is it, Chihaya-chan? You've earned a win, but instead of helping your teammates, you've opened a rift right in the middle of your team. Nah, man. Wow, the same Chihaya who would always bring your team together after catching a victory, the same Chihaya that after she won, everyone else would, have that same type of motivation or that same type of momentum boost after that. Like, you could just hear the music in the background after Chihaya would take those dubs within her single match, and, like, they would have to rely on, like, Porky or Dustone or whatever. And, like, the momentum was swinging, and you even had that legendary soundtrack playing in the background. You know what I'm talking about, man. After Chihaya would take her dub, and now, instead of that, it feels like it's just straight loneliness. Because of how long she's been away from the crew. Wow, man, what a change. And it just had to be in her third year. Alright, so that's a nice take. Get the next one as well, right? I got to pick it up nice and slow. Well, that's that rallying call. That is, bro, right? What a weird rallying call. Capitalize on it and make it a 2-card lead. For a whole year we've been practicing hard. We seriously think so. Yeah, we seriously think so. We believe that we really can take Subaguchi-sensei to that place. To the Summer Omi Jingu. Taichi, bro. I was half teasing when I said that to her, but when all 5 players of the team are lined up in a row like this, it really becomes glaring. The hole that Mashima's absence left. I mean, bro, it's glaring. It's just, he was the heart and soul of the team, bro. Like, even though Taichi himself may never realize it, or maybe he does, and that's why he left, because he realized he wouldn't be able to provide that emotional support anymore, but it's like, dude, in the middle of these matches, Taichi would always be the one thing that held them all together. It would be Taichi and Chihaya. Just like with the double leader thing Sakurazawa was talking about. Let's go to the next chapter. Another spectacular chapter, man. 148. Tokyo Metropolis Preliminaries final stage. Let me see how much time is left. Match 1. Hoku Academy versus Tomihara West High. The West School team is centered around the girls this year. Their style might be utterly plain, but they keep winning narrowly. They only have one strong player, and compared to Hoku, the difference is quite overwhelming. Or it's supposed to be, because they're still managing to keep up. We see one's 13-10, 12-10, 9-14, 14-9. We see the matches are very close. Here we see a swing. Go to the next page. Hayami-san, it was your take just now, right? Yes, it was. Then say so out loud. Make sure you announce it. You announce it loud when you manage a good take. Say it. Come on, find your voice. With this card, you've won your match, right? 1 win for West High. Yo, this person looks very dangerous, dude. He lost by 20 cards. Retro lost by 20? Come on, Retro, bro. You're the Hokuo Club's president and the only third year on the team. How could you lose so pathetically? You already know Sudo's going to be on his case for that. That's going to put Hokuo on edge. Homei High versus Mizusawa High. 10-10. 8-12. 7-13. 11-9. So Nishida's losing. Tsukuba's winning, though. Shout out to Tsukuba. Tamaru's winning, which is expected. And Destomo's in a tie. So it's around where it normally would be. But man, the fact that Chihaya decimated the enemy. Good flag nards. Card count-wise, they're all doing decent, and yet the Tusky, Sensei said she'd bring them for everyone. Oh yeah, the thing. We apologize for the inconvenience. Normal operation will be restored shortly. And she's stuck on the train, of course. Cable breakdown, how untimely. Even though Chihaya-chan is finally on her game and even brought us a fast win, it's like it didn't matter one bit. If anything, her win was what fired Home up, becoming the real start of this team match. Wow, man. I say strong, so it's nothing new that she wins first long before the rest of the team. The one who was mitigating her strength and making it so that she didn't get isolated was Mashima. That's facts, bro. Like, yo, that's a shoot. Mashima was the one that was always taking and having the entire rest of the team's momentum up, while Chihaya was on this solo honors, because once she gets immersed in one thing, like, she's immersed, you feel me? Through his own strength and words of encouragement. I miss Taichi, bro. And now that Mashima isn't here, who's going to do it? I have to. And now we see that Destomu and Nishida are both like Flag Knights. Now I have to do this. Like, now I have to go about this and attempt to fill in Taichi's role, which is something that that Sumide and Kana are trying to fill as well. It's like everybody's trying to fill that hole left behind by Taichi. Alright, I took this one, I did it. Tamoru-san, nice take, good job. You can take the next one as well, I know. Oh man, but because of what Destomu told her earlier, see, this is the type of small stuff that makes me love Chihayafuru from the bottom of my heart. Because every single line of dialogue always comes to fruition later on. And now it's just gonna hurt her even more. Flagnards. It was my take just now, you know? I used a sweep instead of flying, I'm sure. No, it was me. No, what? Are you going to contest it? The cards might stop coming, you know? Let's try to take the next one. No, seriously, whoa, what is that? They're pulling the rug from under us. The obsessive belief of Sasa sure is a handy weapon. It's like this is all part of Subaguchi's plan. Hey, you two, where do you think you're going? What about the club's practice? Crap, we're sorry. Ditching practice to go to an idol's meet and greet event is part of youth. But don't forget to also treasure your time in the club while it still has the girls. This man is insane, dude. For the cultural festival, our Karatsu Club will set up a refreshment booth. For the long holidays, we'll hold a training camp by the sea. I repeat the word youth a lot on purpose. These days aren't going to last forever. You only have now to do everything you can. And you know, it's incredible how he has this theme and this concept, as this concept of youth. Because I always feel like Subaguchi, aside from Harada, was the one that always kept his eye the most on Taichi. And Taichi's entire character arc up until this point in time has revolved around that one sentence that was stated by Harada about, you know, you have to take advantage, or you won't know until you spend your entire youth doing so. And so when you have those two parallel things, you can tell that Subaguchi really does care for Taichi and wanting Taichi to take full advantage of all of this while he still has it. But the fact that he left must have left like a massive hole in Subaguchi's heart. Like, man, Taichi's not here to experience this matchup, to experience Mizusawa, like to experience the wonderful chemistry and teamwork that one can have, because you're never going to have it again once high school's over. At least this type of thing, right? And it must hit Subaguchi hard, man, knowing how much he focuses on the aspect of youth. 100 back, well, I mean, it hits me just looking at that and remembering Taichi, dog. 100 practice swings and 5 rounds of decisive syllable recognition exercises. We're going to practice taking target cards, paying special attention to always keeping your hands close to the cards. Everybody did great and during the tedious part of the practice. Decisive syllables shorten the course of the match, so with that in mind, you should send cards starting with those with the shortest decisive syllables. In the Shinami Society, this rule is absolute. After you send a card, you must take no matter what. This rule is absolute. Alright, successive takes for me. Good job, President. Nice play. All of us will win our matches and go to Omi Jingu. Yeah, and they are pumped up. The momentum is swinging in their favor. We need a momentum swing, man. We need someone to go up and like swim and provide a momentum swing. I don't know who's going to do it, because at this point, I'm not even sure if Chihaya can. The winner, I mean, of course she can, but in what way, right? I mean, the cards still technically look pitched back to her as well, to a certain extent. I mean, we see that she's still extremely strong, but they still feel a little heavy, as she stated. We need somebody to lift like that weight off her shoulders as well, so that she can lift that weight off of everybody else. The winners of last year's national championship tournament sure are being made light of, eh? Well, actually, having won the title means their dream had already come true. They're holding the heavy ball with the national champion's label on it. And standing there with the unanswered question, where did we go from here? Written all over their faces. It's so true, Pseudo. Everybody carefully, and he knows better than anyone, considering how many times Hokuo won this. Everybody carefully recheck your memory, and then go one card at a time. You can do it. I'm not reaching them. Getting it fast when I thought having enough strength to make it happen is what's important. But this kind of strength didn't reach them. It didn't inspire them. Chihaya, man. Our aces. Sasa Suzuka. Did she catch a dub? Well, all of them failed to take this card. You're gonna take all these cards, all the cards starting with Sa, Su, and Ka. And it's like they get the momentum swing. Dude, this is bad. This is so embarrassing. Sensei, let's stop. Seriously, this is gonna be our motto. Take these cards and Lady Luck will surely smile upon you. Here we go. It looks like she took another card. I'm a gross person who only loves Karuta. And I never even imagined that someone like me could experience a spring of youth such as this. Our ace is Sasa Suzuka. You're gonna take all these cards. The cards only have Sa, Su, and Ka. Yo, man, Sasa's taking everything, dog. 3 takes in a row. Come on, Chihaya, bro. Smack Porky in the back of the head or something. We're in trouble. In serious trouble. You know it's really bad if even Ayase is making a face like that. Come on, Komano, bro. He defended a nice play. Thank you for the game. Nah, Nishida lost for reals. I want to win. Come on, Komano, bro. You have to win. Tamaru lost. Tsukuba lost. Come on, Destowu, bro. What I really was supposed to be doing is helping everybody else win. What a fool I am. The results of the first match of the final qualifier, Homei 3 wins. Mizusawa 2 wins. Homei's overall victory. Flagnards, man, dude. Now see, that one hurts. That's a loss that legitimately hurts, bro. And Chihaya runs off. I mean, how could she not, man? She's gonna feel like it's all her fault. And like Flagnards, if I would have been here, if I never would have left and been so selfish, we could have won. We could have been more together as a team. We would have continued from last year. But Chihaya, it's not your fault, dog. It's the combination of everything going down. We don't blame you for that, man. After this disaster, I'd want to run away too. Their team's not coming together at all. I knew it was dumb luck that they won the national championship in the first place. Don't say that, bro. Stuff like that pisses me off. Looks like they're really just an upstart school that actually lacks good players. Those Akame look pretty and all, but they look like a total pain to play wearing. Only the girl in a t-shirt was strong. I doubt Mizusawa can even make it to the nationals this year. And everybody heard that. Everybody, senpai, here drinks for you. Please help yourselves. Why do you keep doing this? We can't drink from these huge bottles. I have straws for everybody. No, that's not it. We've been telling you forever. Straws are totally not the problem here, but they're important. A person who consumes enough water. Is that Chihaya Nakama? Oh, snap! Chihaya Nakama. She's an Hakama, the whole that Mashima's absent left. Guys, Mashima Taichi, a person who made the Karuta Club together with me, quit the team, but I believe that he'll be back so maybe years later, or tens of years later. In the meantime, I will be... I gotta put it on. That's my goat. That's my MC. That's my MC. I'm saving that panel. I am saving this entire slew of panels. I'm saving this entire page. I'm saving the following page. Dude, in the meantime, I will become the queen. No. Like, yo, I love how she finally opened up 100% with the Hakama out. She drank the Space Jam water. And Chihaya was like, dog, listen to me. Mashima Taichi, he's an amazing person. And he and I created this Karuta couple together. He may have quit. And by the heavens, I believe that he will be back someday. It may not be tomorrow. It might be a year from now, years from now, tens of years from now. But by God, in the meantime, I will be... Let's go! While I wait for him, I will make Mizusawa into a Karuta powerhouse like Hokuo Academy. Yo, Chihaya just struck straight into the heart, dude. Oh, shoot. Everybody felt that. That is Chihaya's hockey. Hockey, just she threw the ball awfully far, too. Our first goal is to defend the title and become consecutive national champions in the team division. Next, our first, second, and third years will need to win each player class in the individual division. Here comes Chihaya's greed. Does that include us as well? Win? That's the Chihaya greed that we miss so much, bro. Can I have this, Namida-kun? I said something. What about what I was saying before you interrupted me? It's no good for your health to chug down water like that. Yo, but sometimes it needs to happen. You need to drink about 200 cc of room temperature liquid at the time. Since the drink is already too warm, please use the straw. If you drink from the bottle directly, it'll cause bacteria to breed into your drink. Oh, it's really detailed. Yo, man, this man knows a lot. Shout out to Perm-haired Gintoki. Right? Once the match starts, you won't be able to drink anything for possibly as long as half an hour. You see, Karuta is much harder on body than you all think. I may not be of any use as a Karuta player just yet, but I know a few things about how sports can affect an athlete's body. Yo, that's gonna come in handy. So at the moment, I'm sticking to doing what I can for the team. Consecutive national championships sounds great to me. Let's do this. Okay, yo, let's go. I'm ready. Now put me in the game. Everybody, I know I'm late and I'm so sorry. The Empress is here too, and she has the Toski. Oh, this is about to be a different game. This is about to be a different game. So how much time do I have left? We're about to start the second match. Please assemble. Here they have all of them drinking out of a straw just because of what Nomita said. Tens of years later. All right, let's go. Amazing double spread. Fuck! I gotta go back and see that page. Hold on. Goat Chihayafuru, bro. Oh dear, Chihaya's gotten so fast at putting on her akama. Oh, isn't that Mashima-kun's? Taichi's mom is here? That came from Taichi's mom? Final stage of Tokyo qualifier, Mizusawa 1+. Get your ass over here, girl. No, Taichi's mom of all people. The one who wanted her to get away, or wanted Taichi to get away from all of this for all this time. Now she's finally coming around. Oh my god, dude. No way. Nah, bro. Can you imagine Taichi makes the... Oh. Yo, 148. Awesome. That was one of my favorite chapters in the series thus far. And I feel like it's gonna be a good thing. Bro, that was one of my favorite moments in the entire series. That was so beautiful, man. That entire chapter was gold. Let's continue. I still have time. Yo, man, I still can't believe it though. Taichi's mom was like, dog, they need you. Get over here, Taichi. They need you. Yo, but Chihaya, dog. We don't know when Taichi's gonna be back, but until then, in the meantime, I'm gonna become the queen. And while I become the queen, I'm gonna make Mizusawa the powerhouse school around here, just like Hokuo. And also, I want my first, second, and third years to catch dubs. Get it, baby. Here we go. Come on. Ayase, Tamaru, Nishida, Oe Komano, Suto Hasegawa, Honsho, Hayame, Oki. Here we go. Now, I hoped that with this running order, Tamaru wouldn't have to fight against the opponent's point getter. But instead, she ended up matching up against their captain. But when you look at the other matchups, it's not that bad. Pretty balanced even, no? Those emotionally charged characters written with a brush. This heartfelt, respectful attitude to the matches. I need to redo the writing for our list as well. She's still sticking to regular kind of things. Mario, the true Mama Kana. Oh, man. I should say now Grandmama Kana, because Mama Kana is our Kana. Stop it and please line up. Oh, snap. Kana's matched up against the dangerous one. Tokyo Metropolis Preliminaries Final Stage, second match. Mizusawa High versus Tomihara West High. Yo, Tomihara, after that speech that Chihaya gave, Mizusawa has to take the dub. Mizusawa has to take this W, dude. Thank goodness, I'm so glad I made it in time before the second match. Thank you for your efforts, Miyauchi-sensei. Now that they have the Toski on, it will make moving a lot easier for them. I also made headbands. What do you think of them? Can they help the team win? They might come in handy as a last resort. They're good for preventing sweat from getting into one's eyes after all, so they might be useful, especially to all the boys. Ayase-san, good afternoon. Oh, Ayase-san, you're here today too? Oh man, I love how all the mothers, especially like when it comes to Taichi and Chihaya's mom, because Chihaya's mom, you know, for so long she mainly only supported Chitose for so long. And now the fact that, you know, that was one of the most beautiful moments of season 3, whenever she actually, you know, was providing support, actually being there for Chihaya for one of those matches. That was such a beautiful moment, man. That's whenever Chihaya broke down and said, yeah, I want to become a teacher. Amazing stuff. And but for Taichi's mom, man, I'm shook that she actually told her that. But she must feel bad. And for all of these years in college to try to push her, to try to push Taichi away, really take, I mean, she notices the difference. You know, a parent knows their child better than anyone. And like, you notice the key difference. Well, I'm gonna say most parents, or maybe some, I don't know, man. Some parents, at least that I know, right? They know their children more than anyone. And so whenever there's like a slight difference in their mood and how they're acting, you can tell immediately. And she, I guess, can immediately tell in the way that Taichi's been acting, like Flag Nurse, the thing that's been holding Taichi together, the thing that's making him, the thing that was making him happy was Mizusawa. And the fact that that's gone now. And he told her straight up why. She's got to be feeling guilty over it. She's got to be feeling guilty over it, which is why she's here. I had to rush here to deliver something I forgot. Ah, Mashima-san. Mashima-san? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What do we do? What do we say if we go somewhere and drink some tea together? Thanks, but no thanks. I'm about to leave. Oh, please don't say that. As his mother, do you happen to know by any chance why did Mashima-kun quit the Karuta Club? She wants to know. I was really looking forward to helping Mashima-kun get dressed in Hakama this year as well, you know. The third year of the Recon collection and the precious once-in-a-lifetime moments with the 18-year-old Mashima-kun that I so wanted to capture. I even brought a good camera precisely for that. It's all for the business. It's all for the business, dog. She's amazing. And the Mizusawa Karuta Club has Hakama as their uniform, huh? I did not know. Really now, why did Taichi decide to quit his Karuta Club? It's like, man, unless you were there, you really would have no idea. It seemed like everything was the same, right? Oh god, here comes Kana in the dangerous match. I love the little reflection they have on Kana's eyes in the manga. It just adds a really cool level of detail. Here we see, taking a card. Another card has been taken from Kana. So gentle yet so fast. What is this feeling, I wonder? It's such a nice feeling to be face to face with her. Ah, it was you, wasn't it? That beautiful writing belongs to you. We see like a calligraphy pen being utilized here in a symbolic sense. And she takes another card again. I couldn't even imagine that she'd become this strong. It's been only a year since Hayami-san started playing Karuta. Hayami. I need to remember that. Hayami. Come on, you have got to try competitive Karuta. It's fun. Memorize the Hyakunin Ishu is a bit of a challenge, though. It won't be a problem. I've been practicing calligraphy for a long time. Ah, so that's Hayami's connection to the cards. Everybody has a different connection to the cards. And she's been practicing with a calligraphy pen for so long. And using Ogata Kurin's writings of the Hyakunin Ishu as a reference. The black and white world. I don't know if it's actually true or not, but back in the beginning she said something amazing. You tell the cards apart by one sound or one character. To me, what differentiates one card from another is one stroke. Of course, because she wrote the thing, dude. That actually makes total sense. That makes perfect sense. What a panel. Oh, Senpai, keep it together. Amazing. I'm not entirely sure how, but I can feel it. This person's deep love for all. You gotta love Kana, bro. And Sumire and Scoop were like, Kana, get your head in the game, Skip. It makes me want to take cards beautifully too, especially now that I'm wearing kimono. I can't have my collar in disarray. I also need to straighten the cloth around my knees to avoid wrinkles. Done. Now to correct my posture. Chin up as it's supposed to be beautifully. Kana-chan. Chihaya, you should put your hands closer to the cards. Yo. The cards. Closer to the cards. Closer. These are the verses I want to read out loud. Yes, that's right. Remember what you want to be, baby. Remember that you want to be the reader. That's right. Right now I'm sitting before the cards. And there she goes. Let's go, Kana. I'm not sure, but her reaction is bewilderingly sharp, which means she is blessed with extraordinary hearing and also long arms. I may be losing to her when it comes to daring takes from the remote parts of the formation, but I'm confident in my compact karuta. It works even against Tamoru-san, after all. That is so true. If it works against Tamoru-san, it can work up against her. It's my 3rd year playing karuta. In the course of this period, I've come to have a number of my own best cards I'm always on the offensive for. 2 and 3 syllable cards of this person's forte, no doubt. That's why she didn't expect to lose Tago to me just now. Pushing will only lead to mistakes, you know. Dead card. There we go. Starting to commit faults. It's starting to move into Kana's momentum and into Kana's favor. No matter how many times she washes her hands, traces of paint are still left on her fingertips. That's how committed she is. And I love it. But she's not used to resorting to tactics and strategy. Never mind, never mind. And there's no communication between her and the rest of the team. Even if this playstyle is not beautiful, I will still bravely press on and make use of her weakness. And now we move on to Tamaru. Yo, what an excellent portion right there for Kana. Good, I was finally able to take a card. Tamaru-san, great job, nice take. Take the next one as well, you can do it, you can do it. Here we go. And that's just gonna hurt her because this kind of praise is easily given even with nothing else but lies. Or even when it's nothing but lies. All because of that one thing this Tomu said. Mother of black darts. Senpais are only encouraging and praising me because they want the team to win. They're not doing it because they've accepted me or believe in my strength. Breathe. That's gonna be Chihaya. Then Chihaya's the only one who would do this, yo. Breathe, it's okay. Just breathe. That's the ace. Let's get it, baby. This year's Mizusawa team is still strong. You've got a promising first year. Ayase Senpai is not someone who would lie, I'm sure of it. 110%. She's the most honest individual you'll ever meet. And neither are Mishida Senpai and Kumano Senpai. She's one of them outcasts. And Chihaya knows because Chihaya herself was one of those outcasts for so long. I may have won tournaments and become Class A, but the truth is, the one who never believed in myself was always me. And it's that self-moment of reflection that truly makes this series special, bro. Is she okay? I'm worried about Ayase Senpai. Her opponent is clearly much weaker than her, yet the score gap does not reflect it at all. I will be thorough. I won't rush to win. Winning by slide serves no purpose. Yo, Chihaya! Like, yo, in the beginning, Chihaya would have dominated 25-0 and said, who cares? But now she's truly taking on the role of the ace and of the captain and being like, yo, relax. I got this whenever I feel like it. My focus is to make sure the rest of them take dubs and that the rest of them feel great about this and have fun while doing this. I can win my match whenever I will, please. Go Haya, baby. I will stay by their side and continue to fight alongside them. Beautiful. And it shows all of them together. I will stay by their side and continue to fight alongside them. And what's so beautiful to me about this line is that and I don't mean to put down like any other series, but in any normal series that I read, a line like that will breeze right by me, even though it's supposed to have the same level of impact. But because of how connected I am to this story, a line like I will stay with their side and continue to fight alongside them hits so much harder for me here, in this particular instance, man. Because I'm sure this is what Taichi would do. This is exactly right. And look at this wonderful panel of Taichi and Chihaya side by side. And somebody's looking at it like Ragnar's. And now Taichi's mom is also seeing it too. Yeah. I always thought that the children from the Karuta Club were dull, but they're actually a cutting, fine figure, aren't they? I wonder why Taichi isn't among them. I said that to him, yes. The moment you fail to keep the top spot in your academics, you will quit the Karuta Club. But I never expected him to actually comply with my demand. Besides, my son is still playing Karuta, I'm sure of it. And like, she knows because of the rips. Really, does he think he can fool his mother? Man, the tears, yo. It's like, yo, at the end of the day, she may be hard on him, but damn it, she cares about him. She has her own way of caring about him too, dog. Here comes Grandmama Kana. Children can be such fools. They try so hard to pretend they're living all alone, even though their act is so full of holes. 1-1 for Mizusawa. 2 wins for Mizusawa. Yo, they're taking dubs. I told you to say it loud and clear. 1-1 for West High. Come on. Thank you for the game. 3 wins for Mizusawa. Yo, 3 wins. I can hear the music right now, bro. I don't really get it, but does that mean they're winning? I think yes. Yes, they won. Mizusawa won. If they win here and advance to the nationals, how about going there together to support them? What do you ladies say? Sounds good. I wasn't there to see them win the nationals for the first time, so I can't possibly miss the moment when they repeat that success and risk incurring my daughter's anger. If my son isn't participating, I'm not coming. I don't have that much free time on my hands. Now, if you will excuse me, thank you for lending my son a kimono to wear for the matches. If by some chance the occasion will call for it again, I would like to consult with you on the matter in your store. Coming straight from Taichi's mom? Like, that's clout. Wealth customer. Immediately like ching ching, money signs. Children don't have to understand their mother's feelings, but I at least would want for mothers to understand each other. Facts, right? As long as the kids can understand each other, and the parents can understand one another, then at the very least there's a level of cohesion there when it comes to the feelings. The result of the second match of the Tokyo qualifier in the game between Mizusawa High, Tomihara High. The winner is Mizusawa with 3 wins and 2 losses. Let's go! Thank you for the game. In the game between Hokuo and Home, the winner is Hokuo with 4 wins and 1 loss. Dang, they destroyed them. Thank you for the game. We finally have 1 win, but I can't celebrate. If anything, it feels like our back is really against the wall now. Even if our players each win their match against Hokuo, it still won't guarantee that we'll have enough time to advance to the Nationals. Or have enough wins to advance to the Nationals. Tamaru-san keeps losing and it hurts the team's chances immensely. What should we do? Tamaru, man. Get your head back in the game, baby. Get your ambition back. Be like, yo, if I win this, I will get praised. Think about it in that way, Skip. Is it a good idea to still keep on the starting lineup like this? My loss is also unforgivable. And Kana's like flat, but Kana was up against their ace. Hayami-san, I would like you to play against Chihaya-chan someday. Yeah. And we know that if Kana states that, it's gonna happen. So only Hokuo won both rounds is expected, I guess. Their captain keeps losing left and right. I feel so sorry for Retro, bro. He's the team's core, yet also their weakest member. That's because even if he loses, the rest of the team gets motivated by that loss because they want to win for Retro. That's just the way it works, right? You can have a leader that isn't the most skilled, as long as he provides that emotional support or has that presence that you just want to win for. And that's what Retro is providing them. At the moment, 2 schools have one win, 1 loss record, and us and Mizusawa. The running order for the last match will be what makes it or breaks it. Despite that, as a team, the lineup has to be the strongest in these last few years. Taichi. Yo, everybody keeps sending messages to Taichi, bro. Second round, Mizusawa won 3 and lost 2 matches, barely making it. Doesn't look good for them. Come here already. Everyone wants Taichi to, bro. If Taichi shows up, I might fly out the window. Taichi shows up and I might fly out the window, bro. Please say if you lose, I'm gonna blow you to smithereens. And then I would like you, Amakasu Senpai, to say please only say blow you to me. Watch out, bro. This dude is sick. Hey, what's with this sickening act, you flagnard? And while we're at it, what sick fantasy are you trying to make me enact, you freak? Hey, Seita, don't sleep before the last match. Well, it's not like I don't understand, Seita. This is so frustratingly easy. I'm not even getting drowsy. By the way, I can guarantee you that I'll win if I'm up against Tamaru again. Making her recall the painful days she spent in her former Kata society will be more than enough to throw off her game. So, Yoro-senpai, can you predict their order? Ota, there's nothing wrong with trying to upset your opponent's pace in order to win a match. But if you're doing it just because you're narrow-minded like that, then realize this shortcoming of yours while you have the chance. Okay, Retro, being the leader, baby. That's right, man. That is a shortcoming, though. 3 first years on a starting lineup. It pisses me off, but here it comes. Yo, this team is the strongest one Hokuo had in recent years. No matter how strong they might be, if we don't defeat Hokuo here, we won't be able to advance to the next stage. Mizusawa versus Hokuo, here we go. I'm going to stop it here because I can already tell the upcoming chapters are going to be madness. I'm going to make sure to have my camera completely and fully charged and ready to go. What an amazing stretch of chapters once again. Even though I think I only read 3. They only read 3. And they were phenomenal, man. Like, dude, the amount of amazing pages and panels and, that Chihaya moment, one of my favorite moments. And then having the one with Taichi's mom as well. I mean, everyone had their time within here to move forward. It's Chihayafuru. It is the greatness. I'll be back later to react to some more awesome sauce. The Hokuo matchup is next. I swear on everything. If this man Taichi actually shows up, it's over. It's over, bro. I'm marking out. I'm losing my mind. I'm leaving. I'm gonna start flying off the walls. You feel me? So, because of my internet problems, I'm gonna probably keep this portion right here, and then when I come back later on, I'll just add on probably that portion to this portion, and we'll upload that together whenever my internet gets better. But aside from that, man, amazing, amazing. Yo, Chihaya is ready. She's ready to go for the next swimmer. Now she is acting like the Chihaya that we know and love. She's acting like the greedy Chihaya that we've... Yo, that was such an amazing speech. But man, that moment with Taichi's mom saying, yo, Mizusawa needs you. Please, just come over here already. Same thing with Retro. Like, everyone wants Taichi back. I want Taichi back. And then one panel was Sumire looking at Chihaya, and you had to think of Taichi right now, because Chihaya was like, yo, this is what Taichi would do. And the fact... this series is so amazing, man. Everyone's going and continuing and progressing forward throughout their own arcs and their own journeys. It's... I don't know how this series does it, man. It really feels like it's only getting better and better. Can't wait, man. Chapter 150, whenever I get back. Yo, man. Yo, the panels that I saved, I'm ready, man. Yo, Chihaya is... her skills on another level. I just looking at this page from chapter 147 again that I saved. Just... doing the Shinobu. Man, yo. Nah, but this panel right here, man. I gotta... yo, this panel right here, dude. Let me see if it shows. Yo, in the meantime... I will become the queen. Like, dog, go to battle. But anyways, I will see y'all next time for chapter 150. Greatness, dude. Can't wait, man. Hokuo versus Mizusawa. This is going to... and the thing is, anything can happen. They can catch the dub and move forward, right? Or they can catch the L, and then they'll have to move forward as characters, because that is going to force them to come together. Because an L, whether it's an L or a W, they're going to have to move forward regardless. But I feel like if they do lose... it would make everybody immediately have to, like, recalibrate how they're thinking about everything. But if they catch the dub and they go back and try to defend it in the Nationals with Arata there, Fujisaki there, like, dude, it can go either way. But we'll find out later. I'll see y'all next time. Chihayafuru greatness. Loving the manga, man. My voice isn't fully recovered. My camera's not even charged. I don't care. We're reading. I can't stop, man. 150. He's getting the messages. Doesn't look good for them coming here already. Doesn't look good for them coming here already. I'm not coming. Shanks. You know, I thought so, but I hoped. What are you talking about, Shanks, son? Well, you see, I got an interview from an invitation from NHK, and they wanted to record it in Kansai, apparently. Must be it. Something along the lines of let's approach a successful applicant in the past and charismatic cram school lecturer and the president and get him and share his wisdom. Or like, let's approach the reigning mage and expose his true colors, no matter how you look at it, right? That's facts. That's what they want to know? Are you going to accept it? This is NHK, though, broadcasted all over the country. Are you coming with me? Why should I? Of course I'm not coming. What a stick in the mud. Then how about a third match with me? With Shanks? Sure, I'm coming. Look at the visuals. Look at the visual. I gotta take it easy. Oh, well, this guy is still up for more? What fun is it practicing against Shanks anyway? He'll end up mentally broken. I don't know if it's true, but this boy said that he can now hear So-san's quiet voice loud and clear. What a visual. Look at Shanks' hockey. Final stage. Match 3. Hokuo Mizusawa. What are we going to do with the running order, I wonder? Like us, Home has a 1-win, 1-loss track record, so a lot will depend on the results of the last match. Regardless, we're still going to rack up as many wins as possible, even against Hokuo as our opponents. But Tamaru-san lost 2 times in a row despite being Class A, and Tsukuba can't seem to step up his game since the first qualifier. So they should still be in the starting lineup, or would it be better to drop them off? What will Senpai's decision be? That's good to me. We'll go with this. I will go deliver to the administrator in charge. Yeah, do that. Thanks. Tsukuba. This man's still doing this. Don't tell me you're messing up with a running order again like last year you tried? Or like you tried last year? Oh no, that's not what you... He scratched off his own name, put Kana's, and then put his. He's insane. I'm scared. Won't be coming up if I lose it again. It'll be my fault. What do I do if today's tournament becomes the last one for the senpais because of me? But still, I'll make Mizusawa into a Karate powerhouse like Kokuo Academy. Next year, the new Mizusawa Club president will probably be me. I love the probably. This is the order we'll go with. Please take it. Tamaro-san, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine, I guess. Tamaro, have you ever been to Omijingu? Plenty of times. I thought so. You're always wearing a t-shirt with Otsu Hikaru-kun for the close practice after all. I own 10 of those t-shirts. 10? Omijingu's a sacred place, you know. It's only natural to own that many for anyone who aims to become the queen. You aim to become the queen? Oh, my parents. They're big fans of Sakurazawa Midori, you see. So they want me to become an amazing player like her. Like Sakurazawa. Big brother. That's amazing. That's really amazing. Participants, please line up by schools. So you're named after her and you've come straight this far, aren't you? So that's why she's named Midori Tamaru. So now you absolutely have to meet Sakurazawa Sensei in person. That's right, and she'll introduce you. Oh, this is gonna bring Tamaru-san back to where we know she can be. Alright everybody, with 2 wins and 2 matches, you're doing great. Give it your all in the last match as well. Your sensei even cleared out all of his savings for the occasion. You should also Yakinku if you want. This year I'm serious about it and I'm ready to splurge. Sensei, no need for now. Save Yakinku for when we win at the big stage. Mizusawa players call this a powerhouse, whether to be admired and want to become like us. So this year for sure, we will become #1 in Tokyo and then #1 in the whole country. We're counting on you all to cheer for us. Yo, Retro. Now allow me to read out aloud the matchups for Hokuo Academy and Mizusawa High based on the 2 schools' respective running orders. Shiriyama-kun from Hokuo, Tsukuba Mizusawa, Kinashi from Hokuo versus Ayase. Ooh. So Retro and Chihaya. Uta, Tamaru, Mima, Nishida, Seta Komano. Here we go. We're in the money. Retro's pretty amazing. This year, Hyodo's being very consistent. He takes on each team's respective ace himself, and even if he is defeated, this still provides provides for the 4 Class A Hokuo team members an excellent opportunity to win their games without a problem. That's amazing. That's amazing. It's like he takes the L himself so everybody else can move forward. That's why Hyodo isn't the captain. He doesn't rack up wins like the captain should. So the captain is that second year Shiroyama. But if Hyodo's not the captain, no damn, I apologize if I'm reading on my own. I'm just trying to save my voice because I want to keep it. And I'm not used to recording this many consecutive videos back to back to back. And because of Chihayafuru, I can't help it. Sorry, who's she? Shuffle. This is our first time playing against each other in any official match, right, Hyodo-kun? Yeah. Normally you would never pay the likes of me any attention, Chihaya. You only bother looking at those who are stronger than you. You're cold like that, you know. No. Wow, Retro. Gave it straight into her heart. What a panel. Yes, true. Hyodo-senpai, seriously awesome to give the opportunity to have another go at you, Tamaru. I'm super lucky with this. I can end the day undefeated. I gotta say, I feel kind of sorry for Mizusawa. They got no choice but to rely on the likes of you, Tamaru. Excuse me. Yeah, so your name seems to be Otakun, just as I checked with the official. Shut up, what the heck? Somebody actually forgot my name. We're from the same kind of society. Be quiet, when we played each other the other day. You never had any friends, you fool. In my life, there were a lot of people who ignored and avoided me. And you were nothing more than one of the bystanders who only watched those people from afar himself. Nah, she's going into his weakness. You're named after her. Oh man, she's pushed forward. Chihaya. Now she wants to meet Sakurazawa. Here we go. It's time. The matchups are ready. What will happen now in this Tokyo qualifier? Actually, even Tomihara West, despite the 2 losses, still has a chance. And depending on the number of individual wins, even Hokuo is not safe from following through hard despite having 2 wins. What will become of it? Nani Wazuni. Here we go. Chihai's eyes. Let's get it. Chihai knocks it forward, or knocks to the side, I should say. Match starts. Chihai is moving. She's in the groove. She's in rhythm. Kaya says, the fellow Karuta player that I've known the longest. Ever since back then. Then why is there such a gap in our strength? Look at Chihai on this panel. Come back, Mashima. I'm lonely. Being by the talent's side is so painful, man. Retro. Owned again. Oh, it's Taijin Shanks. The 4-year-old Glagan Sinker. NXT specialist approached genius Karuta Meiji and found out the secret behind his strength. Foo. Must be nice to be a genius. People often say that to me. I thought being by Shanks' side would be more painful. Have you ever started a fire as a game? Although it's called talent, I think of it as simply your speed of starting a fire until you have it burning. Eh? Those with talent make the fire catch real quick. Shanks took the first Meijin title only 3 years after starting by Karuta. Shinobu at 15. But that alone doesn't guarantee how strong your flame will be or know how long it can keep burning. I'm saving that panel. Shanks. Shanks, man, look at this panel. Look at Taichi. Now then, let's go back to our game. Shanks, do you have someone who you want to interview, you want to watch your interview on the TV? Oh, you know he does. So mean, since I'm not blessed with talent, I have to be resourceful. Smiles, yo. I can't come, Hiro. Now that I've separated myself from the team, and I'm alone on my own. For the first time in my life, I'm actually having fun playing Karuta. Mashima, come back. Man, what were your retros getting pwned? Come back. He took 2 multi-syllable cards from me. I never knew human fingers can bend at that angle. Retro. He doesn't take on all of the aces of his own will. But it's not like he's throwing any of these games. He's trying his hardest, man. Retro, bro. The pillar that supports the whole team's focus and concentration. I will take the next one. I want to show it to you, to show that even though I'm not blessed with talent, even though I lose, if my team wins, it's still my victory. What an amazing character. So come back, Mashima. Come back and check out for yourself the unbeatable Hokuo that I have made. Next chapter. Awesome cover page, 151. Tachi Wagone. He's listening to the sound carefully and his Karuta is purpose driven. Actually, not only is he listening to the sound, he's also observing me closely. This guy's good. He doesn't make any mistakes when it comes to split cards. This dude's a troll. Can't leave Hokuo still has 3 Class A first liners in starting lineup. That's Hokuo for you. Their bench strength sure is impressive. Our academy may have both middle and high school divisions, but it doesn't make finding new Karuta club members an easier task. All our new first-year members were brought to the club by Hiro Senpai. Come on, you gotta receive properly something that easy. Here I go. Nice serve. Hey, did something happen? I know you're from the volleyball club, right? He's from Haikyuu? Wow. I always wanted to be a setter, and I worked hard to become a good one. Like Kageyama? But after asking my parents' height, they told me that I can't be a setter with this height. Man. They said I could try switching positions to become a libero instead. A libero? Oh, I get a libero can't become the captain. They can't go on the offensive. Exactly, that's why I wanted to be a setter. How about trying Karuta instead? Libero and Karuta are both came into Japanese from Portuguese. Awesome, right? It began with a mistake. And it led to where they are today. Hey, what are you doing? I apologize, I'm a fan of Pseudo-senpai. I wonder if Pseudo-senpai is a top or a bottom. It's a very dominant top, but what is it actually a bottom? Why don't you just check for yourself? What a sicko. It began with a misunderstanding. Mima. 2 years ago, we lost to Mizusawa in our streak of consecutive appearances. The Nationals was stopped. Then came the time for Sudo-kun and the others who served as our mainstay to graduate and leave the club. That was the start of the hard winter for the Hokuo Karuta Club. We may be hailed as a Karuta powerhouse, but if no new members join to replace those who graduate, it'll be all over. That's how it is, man. With the exception of Uto, who has already had experience and is a member of Karuta society, all our new first years joined the club thanks to Konashi-kun's efforts. The cars with the same starting syllable was such a pain. I was there panicking like, wow, which one am I supposed to take? You mean cars like Harusu and Haruno, right? I heard that the method to differentiate them based on pictures on them is fun. Female cards and male cards, for example, there are differences between them in a sexual way. Wow, what's wrong, Seita-kun? We had a physical checkup today. I haven't grown up since 1 centimeter just last year. Poor guy. Let's go to Omichingu. It's true, Seto-kun. Let's go to Omi. By the way, Ota-kun, did you do the reading in your Karuta society? No. It's helpful in many ways. Try on the reader's shoes, though. I wanted to attend a training course sometime. Senpai wouldn't know how to get to the culture center, but I'll go with you and show you the way. But here are the tournament is for classes C, D, and E only. The one who never failed to be kind to the talentless children was always Kinashi. Retro always helped all those. Man, dude. Retro. It's a male card and it's a female one. How come? The Asera no Kanemori looks like a bottom. Well, Bunya no Asayasu mentioned jewels in his poem and it got me so excited. Are you a perv? The way of dividing the card looks amazing, so I don't mind. Uto, you're only allowed to call him a perv once a year. Come up with some other names to call him. Mima is seriously into that yaoi stuff, huh? This man's a sicko. You've got some good perception skills, Seita. Probably because you played setter. You had to be aware of the situation on the court as a whole and refine your perception abilities. It'd be great if you could put it to use in conjunction with hearing. Try to be simpler in your perception, just listen to the sound. The talentless children are becoming talented. Seita, you've become the runner-up in 2 tournaments, which means you can advance to Class A now. Hooray, our generation is strong. I'm gonna catch up to you guys during the spring break. And the only one who was left behind was Retro, bro. Man, dude. Listen, guys, you may have become strong in Karuta, but you still lack focus. I mean that Seto tends to get sleepy real fast. In the first half of your match, just don't let your opponent put a wide score gap between you. But when one of your teammates loses, bust out turbo mode and go all out. You too, Mima. One of our teammates, which one, doesn't matter which. As a team, the current Hoku is more complete than ever was back when strong, capable leaders were in charge. Because these members understand how dedicated and hard-working Kinashi-kun is. It's like Retro is the thing that holds them all together. Because they see and sense even the smallest of details. Man. And it's working out. Looks like Mizusawa was losing and Hoku was winning. Our players are all dominating their opponents, all except for me, that is. Good. When it comes to the cards with long syllables, I can manage somehow. But I can't even hope to keep up when it's the short syllable one. That's Chihaya for you. But since she's trying to be careful, there are cards that I can still pick up in time. Is she underestimating me, I wonder? And Chihaya's just looking at her. If you do me a favor by actually thinking so little of me as to believe that she can always take any card from me, even without resorting to her top speed? Hiro-kun is amazing after all. I can feel it. I can feel how much his team trusts him and how mindful he is of them. Just like Taichi. And it's like Hiro was admiring Chihaya's talent, Chihaya's skill. Chihaya's admiring the fact that he's a leader. That he's someone the team can rely on. Someone that he himself depends on the team and the team depends on him. What she right now wishes that she would be, just like Taichi was. And is slowly growing into that. We all have something that we want to be and that we see that others have. We notice other people's strengths. Even when they themselves wish they could be better. They have something that we do not. And it makes us be like, wow, man. It makes us admire those very same people. No matter what it is. That's so beautiful, man. Retro, who always loses. He is saying earlier, there's a massive gap between Chihaya and himself. Man, I wish that Chihaya admires him for the same reasons that because he reminds her of Taichi and how Taichi would take on that leadership role. So beautiful, man. That's Chihayafuru. No, he sees Taichi in her now. I've got to save this panel. I've got to save this page. This is bad. I can't get any of the cards I'm targeting. He's not even fast, but it's so hard to play him. Come on, Senpai dumped a lot of info about him. You have a kind of trouble opponent will instantly pick up any card you feel right. He's not fast, but he's the type to adapt to his opponent. So in the end, what should I do? I can't afford to lose. I'm playing Onoe Senpai's place after all. I can't let this become the last match for the Senpais. I can't lose. Tsukuba-kun, breathe out. Instead of being 100% in focus, 100% within her match, now she's helping everyone out in the same way that Taichi would. Make sure you exhale everything. This man, Tsukuba, took up the whole room. Earlier she advised me to breathe properly. To me too. Make sure I exhale, huh? That's what Mashima used to tell us often. We're told to breathe. Most people would inhale sharply, but it's more important to exhale first. Well, everybody, let's create a rhythm first. Momentum, baby. Right. Now they're listening to her. Now her words are reaching them. Jai goes. No, the pads. The classic pads. I believe that Taichi will be back someday. Maybe years later or decades later. Chihaya-chan Yokana's like Flagnar's. Doesn't think that President Mashima will be fighting together with the Mizusawa Karate Club ever again. So she's taking on his role. I can't do this, man. I can't do this, dog. Flagnards. Never ever again. He won't be with us again. Look at the tears in Chihaya's eyes as she's saying, man, this... having to settle with those... with that possibility. Having to settle with the fact that that could be a shoot. And everyone else feels the same way. Ayase Senpai, even Tamaru. He's not fast, but he's the type to adapt to his opponent. Doesn't that make him the same type as Tamaru? I just failed to realize it. Do not just guess, be thorough in your memorization. Since she has a close range cannon, she was playing dwindles. We're talking anti-Tamaru tactics. Here with quite a few using Oi Senpai as a model, because I don't want to lose to Tamaru. And yo, Tsukuba's going in. Well, aren't we trying hard today? How do you like fighting in a team with all 5 players playing in a line? Except it looks like your senpais are in a tough spot themselves and they don't have time to waste on coddling, you know. Come on, Tamaru, yo. I didn't quit karate even when the others ignored and avoided me. Who do I really want to become? Someone worth praising? No. Sakurazawa? She remembered why it is she started all this in the first place. It was to get to her. Do your best, Tamaru. Try your hardest, Tamaru. Come on, Tamaru. We need you to win in order for you to get to Fujisaki. You're our first year star of hope. I was coming to the practice grounds more than you did, and I played against people much older than myself. My desire to get stronger, and all my hard work, what a page, won't just disappear even if no one praises me. Let's go. Beautiful panel. And it's all because those words Chihaya said. Let's go, man. The momentum started to shift. 6-6 in Miwa's match. 7-5 in Uta's match. 4-8. What about Hyoto Senpai's match? Thank you for the game. Chihaya dub. Let's go, win-win. But when one of your teammates loses, bust out turbo mode. And now their retro is lost. Everyone else is gonna go in like swimwear. Oh man, dude. Alright, go for it. But Chihaya did that because she believes in her teammates. Even though she already knew that was gonna happen, she believes that everyone will catch the W. Come on, guys. Go for first years. Win this. Don't let Hyogoro's loss go in vain. Make it into Okuo's surefire winning pattern. The Baldigar reflexes are way too sharp when it comes to information. Now he has the advantage of being the one to send a card. We need to stop the momentum. We have to do something. Excuse me. This is bad losing the executive champion. Not after I found the right words to kickstart us. The calluses on his feet. Their feet are those of people who have spent years practicing on the tatami. So let's do our best until we too can get calluses on our feet like them. Just like the first season. And now they've made it there. Now they've made it there. To the point to where they've trained so much that they also have them on their feet. And he yells it. It's only starting for us, so let's do this, Mizusawa. Destomu. Lefty, alright, I took it. Let's close in. That was such a beautiful scene. It was Ayase's greed that's been pulling us, me included, all along all this time. But now that I got calluses on my feet, this path has become my own Karuta path. That's right, your own journey, my man. Good, good. Despite being clumsy, Ayase had the guts to take it upon herself to play the role of the coordinator like Mashima did, in order to give our team the chance to win with whatever players we have right now. Except for Hoko and Mizusawa, these past 2 years, these two schools came to fight each other ferociously. This year's match is also the sight to see. 100%, it's another 5-star classic. Excuse me, Tomohiro West and Homie are having a good game as well. Only 5 cards left, but it's still impossible to say which team would win this. We couldn't care less about having stuff like a good match. There are fights where winning is the only thing. I gotta save it. I gotta save it. When you're against your rivals, it isn't just the fighting. It's the win that matters, man. Oh, it's the only thing that counts. I'm gonna keep reading. I gotta keep reading, man. So what are they doing? Karuta Championship Tournament? Gee, why Karuta? Playing something like Karuta leads nowhere. And now the mom's like, what'd you say? Say Karuta leads to nothing? Put some respect on our names, dog. Our kids are in there. Do you mind being quiet? The children with good hearing won't hear you? Boys. Don't be spread. Would you still be able to say those words if you got to experience this atmosphere for yourselves? Facts. 100% facts, man. I gotta save this panel too. This series is so goat, man. I'm gonna have the entire manga at this point. A bunch of facial expression panels. Oh, it's getting down to the wire. Come on, Komano, bro. After that legendary line. You have to win your match, bro. Be proud of your journey up until this point, man. Class A, despite being only first year, is impressive. Moreover, I don't think he plays Karuta longer than me, and I'm still only Class B. When I first saw him, I felt like we might be similar, but now that I'm playing him, I know that my impression was wrong. The volume and quality of his muscles on a different level. He's an athlete. I want to play against him. What's happening in Homie's match? How many wins does it take for us to be able to go to the nationals? Worry about your dub, bro. Take the W, Destomo, man. Don't worry about everybody else. Focus on your character journey, your Karuta journey. But this guy's scary. It's like he's seeing through each and every card. What a visual. Excuse me, I will move the cards. Destomo's moving them. Okay. Did he defend the card? That was clever. He started with a defensive cover, then used the pin down technique to take that card. He figured out Seito-kun's target from the slight shift of his center of gravity to the right. Seito-kun was ready to go after the 2 one-syllable cards diagonally from him. But then Destomo-kun moved the whole card, making Seito-kun shift his center of gravity to the right even more. In a situation where Kono and Kono have yet to be read, attacking Koreisho was difficult. To me, this kind of cards will have special value, since I'm not blessed with a lot of talent. Mashima. His spirit, man, keeps them moving forward, bro. It's a seesaw between Mima and that round guy as well. Mima's not very consistent, is he? Don't lose focus, Mima. If you lose, I'm gonna blow you to smithereens. What a sicko. I should have seen that coming. Did he have swept Sei instead of Sue? How could you commit a fault now of all time? You're so dead. Look at me, I guess. 4 cards left. If all 4 of us could sink our cards, I'm going to send you Mako. You over there, do not announce out loud the cards you have. I apologize, I won't do this again. We'll make use of our experience to prepare for the team. Luck of the draw. Nah, the luck of the draw. Tachi, why are you not here? I don't have any talent for Karuta either. It's tough, but I still play it. It's words of encouragement. I lose, but I keep playing anyway. Tsukuba. Tamoru as well? Oh, flag nards, man. 2 wins for Hokuo. Come on, dude. For the 3 cards you did well, you were strong. Now leave it to us 30 years. Nishida. Destomo. No, Destomo's still in there. Hold on, wait. Let me go back. Just to make sure that was Tsukuba that lost, right? Yeah, that was Tsukuba that lost, and Tamura lost. So it's Komano and Nishida. Come on. This was today's best take for both of them. Luck of the draw. It's always luck of the draw between these two teams, man. They seem like cards turning into 2 versus 2. Luck of the draw of a situation. Just like the Fujisaki. But when I do win, you have no idea how happy it makes me. Yeah, the match of legends, bro. I was bawling when they won that match, bro. In the end, the one to hold your fate is not yourself. Say what? I knew it, man. I had a feeling, bro. I had a feeling they were gonna lose, bro. Flipping flag, Narzog. With the way everything had been set up until this point in time, with the way the series had been going up to this point in time, it's been focusing on what can the series do in order to progress them forward. And the best thing for Mizusawa right now, in order for them to get together and completely come together as a team, is to lose. In the match between Hokuo Academy and Mizusawa High, with 4 wins and 1 loss, the winner is Hokuo. We have more team losses than wins now. 2 losses, only 1 win. We don't have all that many individual wins either. And that's it. Mizusawa's probably done for. Well, this is. Oh, man, it just hit, bro. This is it. It's her 3rd year. This is the last chance that they had to fight together as a team. This one has to hurt, bro. This one has to hurt, especially knowing Chihaya has already been regretting her decision to leave this entire time. And I can only imagine how much guilt she must be feeling, bro, for not being there for her team, for not practicing with them, for not being there from the very beginning to ensure that they win. Man, this panel hurts, bro. This panel of GI crying really, really hurts, bro. See, it's my fault. Everything is my fault. Is it really it for us over in the blink of an eye just like that? I wanted to have a match with all 5 of us playing in a line next to each other. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, Sensei. I'm sorry, Taichi. I wanted to play more with 5 of us in a line all together. Man. In the match between Homei High and Tomihara West High, the winner is Tomihara West High with 3 wins and 2 losses. So with the exception of Hokuo, the other 3 schools each have 1 team win and 2 losses. Does that mean they can still do it? And Homei and Mizusawa are tied in the number of individual wins. Well, 6 wins each. How are they going to decide now? Is it they're going to break the tie by comparing the number of wins and the order of ranks within the teams from the captains to 5th seeds? How many wins do the captains have? Tied. Vice captains. Tie again. All losses. 4th seeds. Destomo, please. Please tell me they're gonna advance because of Destomo, bro. That would be so beautiful. With Destomo getting the win for them, bro. That would be please. Let me go back to Taichi. We said you don't have to do the cleaning, Mashima-kun. Please allow me to do at least this much. I've only been imposing on your kindness after all. You're so serious. His text. Second round, we saw 1-3 and then barely making it. They won? I can't come, Yodo. Not after. No, he didn't. He's looking back once again. Hold on. Not after I left the club the way I had, despite being its president. When I'm better off with Shanks. I don't belong to the Mizusawa Karate Club anymore. A bunch of text. We made it. And it's all of them. Nishida, Kana, Sumire, Destomu, Suko. They're going again. It was my almost done for women internationals. Bro, my boy Destomu. Good afternoon, I hope you're well. Good afternoon. God, I want it to be so horrible. I hope you're well, though barely we have made it in the Mizusawa Karate Club here in nationals again. I don't know, Sumire Mashima Senpai. I wish. Oh, let's stop, bro. This is getting to me, dog. Stop. We know we'll be at nationals. We were tied at home with 1 win. I think there's seeds. Man. And technically we're tied with 3rd seeds. Up until then, 4 seeds, I had 2 wins. While since not missing only 1. You know, bro, look at Taichi. You know he's happy. That's his team. That's his team, bro. Oh, what a beautiful moment, dog. Something could happen? Oh no, nothing much. Chihaya, we can go to nationals. The last card read was Say. The last card read was. Yo, I love how Chihaya only said we can go to nationals. The last card read was Say. Daichi, what do you have to say to that? That poem is not about waiting nor about missing. It's about asking for fate. It's about asking fate for a chance to come across. To come across each other once again. I wonder if I too am caught in the nets of fate. Even though I separate myself from the team, I still wish for a companion with whom I could keep working hard on the tatami. Oh my god, look at this final battle. Wow, man. Dog, I'll tell you what, bro. This series is truly special. Every win up until this point has had some level of significance to it. And I was like, how are the wins after season 2 as a team going to feel as significant as that last win did? And this one just did it, bro, because it carries a whole completely brand new amount of weight to it, man. Wow, bro. Yo, just look at Sumire holding Chihaya because she knows, bro. She knows. That was a true team victory, dog. And then Taichi, bro. He was so happy for them, man. And the amount of text messages that was getting to me. And the fact that Destomu was the one that cast a W for them to allow them to advance. Leave it to the 3rd years, man. It was all a part of his character arc, bro. Up to this point in time. Believe in him, bro. Oh, wow, bro. Phenomenal stuff, bro. This is Chihayafuru. I'm in my emotions right now. I can't. I gotta stop here, bro. I gotta stop here, dog. They won, bro. After getting obliterated. About asking fate on a chance encounter they can meet each other once again. And yo, Taichi, bro. They're going to Omijingu. We're gonna see Mizusawa Omijingu once again. Hokuo as well. And now Hokuo's entire journey in Retro's character arc comes back full circle with promising that he was gonna bring the title back to them. And he did. He brought this title back to them. But Mizusawa is still going to nationals with them in 2nd place. Yo, man, Chihayafuru, bro. What a chapter. What? I'm on chapter 152. These last 11 chapters I would dare say the last, what is it, 13? I've just been out of this world, bro. Like, how does this series only get better? With whom I could keep working hard on the tatami, bro. Yo, this was so amazing. Wow, man, yo, this victory hit, bro. Like, yo, my throat hurt. And it doesn't hurt just because I've been talking a lot. It hurts because emotions, man. Like, yo, it's, you know, whenever you're about to choke, you're about to cry, bro. And like, there's that lump. That's how I feel, bro. Wow, dog. Beautiful, 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 beautiful chapter. Beautiful, beautiful chapter, man. Yo, that one panel of Chihaya really hit, bro. But then, the cards went in their favor. They held up the 2. They went back to Taichi. They just started thinking about, right now he's better off with Shanks. He doesn't belong to Mizusawa anymore. Then he got all the messages from the entire team, bro. You can hear the music in the background. He's so happy for them. How could he not be, bro? And then he immediately goes back to practicing. Right, not even practicing, to cleaning. Wish for a companion with whom I could keep working hard on the tatami, dude. Wow, bro. Goat Chihayafuru. Magnificent chapter. Magnificent stretch of chapters. It's just the way the series continues to reinvent itself, renovate itself. It doesn't ever feel the same because the stakes are always different. The importance of every match is always different. Like, this match was so important, arguably the most important match so far, because of the stakes, man. This could be the last match for the 30 years, but to also finally get all of them back into a team unison and into being a team once again. And the fact that they all send their messages to Taichi, like, goat stuff, man. I'll see y'all tonight. I'm gonna let my camera completely charge. This stuff like this is what makes the series so special to me, man. What a phenomenal stretch of chapters, dude. Holy flag.